Hello DC fans, DCU right here. First, today we will discuss some Superman related topics. We all know Superman is very important for DC Studios and the DC Universe moving forward. There was a report predicting Superman's future box office numbers, discussing film, released an article about their 10 biggest TV and movie predictions for 2025. It predicted Superman would probably earn somewhere between $600 to $700 million. Some people said the Superman movie's budget is $360 million, but James Gunn debunked this saying, "No, good God, I wish I had somewhere even close to that. I predict the budget to be around $180 to $200 million because Warner Brothers doesn't have much money to spare. To break even, the movie would need to make at least $450 million. I'm confident it will surpass that amount and predict it will earn about $700 million. Of course, a $1 billion would have been an ideal, but realistically, $700 million is the right amount. Let's look at past solo Superman movies' box office record. Superman Returns made $391 million worldwide. Man of Steel starring Henry Cavill made $670 million worldwide, which is closer to my prediction of DCU Superman. But when you look at YouTube trailer views, DCU Superman has a little bit over 52 million views versus Man of Steel has a little over 51 million views. DCU Superman has more views than even Marvel's Deadpool and Wolverine, which grossed over $1.3 billion in box office. I understand that trailer views do not necessarily translate to box office success, but there's a lot of hype around the Superman movie. However, for this DCU Superman movie to be successful, it should receive highly positive reviews from the general audience. I don't care about critics these days because they are often sponsored by major companies, so I cannot trust their judgment. What matters is great audience feedback. After watching the trailer, I'm really happy with the direction James Gunn is taking. A lot of people are truly pleased with what they've seen so far. James Gunn has a proven record of success, and I have no doubt this movie will do great at the box office. Okay, let's move on to DC News. There's an article about James Mangold's Swamp Thing. Here's what James Mangold said about his upcoming DCU movie Swamp Thing. While I'm sure DC views Swamp Thing as a franchise, I'll be viewing it as a very simple, clean, gothic horror movie about this man and monster just doing my own thing with this, just a standalone movie.
Who are you?
Supergirl Women of Tomorrow started filming this week. We are so excited. However, more great news. Rob Hardy will be the director of photography and cinematographer for this movie. His works are Mission Impossible Fallout, Civil War,
The United States Army ramps up activity.
The White House issued warnings to the Western...
Ex Machina, and so on. His works is an art.
The boundary's getting bigger, it's expanding. We're talking cities.
Okay, it's about DC game news. The ending of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League revealed that the Arkhamverse Batman is still alive, and it was a Batman clone who died. That means more Arkham series Batman game will be coming in the future. When you look at the movies releasing in May 2026, there's an untitled DC movie scheduled for May 29th, 2026. In total, there are 3 DC movies releasing in 2026. The untitled DC movie on May 29th, Supergirl on June 26th, and Clayface on September 11th. The year 2026 is packed with DC movies. According to these latest DC updates, the untitled film set for May 2026 will be the next theatrical chapter in the DCU after Superman and right before Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow in June. James Gunn and Peter Safran have been secretive about what other big screen adaptation could possibly be ready in less than 2 years, but the answer may lie in a recent Deadline report. Acclaimed filmmaker Luca Guadagnino is set to be developing a Sergeant Rock movie, reuniting with star Daniel Craig. So the untitled film could be Sergeant Rock Movie. Okay, that's it for today's DC News. Please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. Thank you for watching. I will see you soon. Peace.
So we phased our butts into Brainy's lair and he was steamed. But guess who else showed up?
Brainiac, that's enough. Kryptonian, you're indubitably too disco-populated to fight. Don't you know, Brainiac? Anything's possible with a little help from your friends.
Thought he meant us for a second, but of course he meant bats. Ow! That says
The criminals.
that's us did well following his plan. So how'd we figure out Brainy had cloned the League? We were like, there were clones? Anyway, we totally laid it out. If we took him back, Walla would make them into even bigger tools. More importantly, she'd totally 86 us. Soup said the League needs to atone for everything that happened, starting with freeing all the folks Brainy tentacle napped, then putting as many worlds right as they can. As for us, we had a plan too. Did I mention the Wonder Trio up hack, Lawless and Toy Boy shorted out our bombs? That's important for the next part. At the end of the day, this squad sticks together. Why not do it out there in the Elseworlds instead of a freaking prison block? Road trip! Don't you love a happy ending? Even Walla gets to say she saved the world. And she will, if she knows what's good for her.